Welcome to the old city. I just left the Jewish quarter and entered to an unknown neighborhood. Belongs to the Armenian, but the Church of Syria, the Syrian church, is next to us, and this is the most important church of them, but that's for later on. I'm walking to another side of the city, but you can see here a little bit of the unknown neighborhood of it. For example, I can see here the Islamic Orthodox Club. Every church has got kind of a neighborhood in Jerusalem, and I was surprised to hear that someone is still surprised to know that Israel is taking care of the minorities of her. Of course we are doing it. I mean, by law, you must protect and support those minorities, and everyone can pray and live in their places as safe as they can. Lately we had some fanatic minority of Jews. I don't want to talk about how horrible they are, but we are talking about few people. Oh, it's rained yesterday, then the hair is clean. Soon we will reach a junction of the Armenian quarter. This is outside the walls of the Armenian, and the Jewish quarter. We are at Ararat Street, adding to Orchaim, which is a very important Jewish book. The Light of Life, the bad translation. That's Ararat, and this is the Jewish quarter. Now, the Jewish quarter is mostly new because it's been destroyed by the Jordanians in 1948 and rebuilt at 1967 when the Israelis came back. Of course, the Jordanians didn't destroy the Christian and the Armenian quarter. St. James is very important because two James that we know are buried in that church, which is behind the wall of the city, and I might visit it later on. The only option for non-Armenians to visit the church is between 3 to 3:30. Why? Because they are praying there, and are allowing non-Armenians to enter to their place, to their church, and the walls are keeping us from entering to their living place. They don't want noisy places now because there are no tourists and almost nothing here is. מה שלומך?
להיכנס לך לסרטונים שלך?
כן, תדבר באנגלית, תגיד שלום.
Hello there, how are you?
Where are you going to?
I am going to Davidson Center in order to see the new exhibition.
Oh, there's a new exhibition now instead of the menorah?
It's not really new, but it's
Where, the menorah and the museum?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Then
Well, I'm excited to see all the
another
items.
unemployed tour guide.
We have plenty of time to see the new exhibitions.
To discover the world. It was
מה נשמע? כל טוב?
great. Bye. Don't forget to watch the video. That was nice. I didn't meet him for at least a year. Very wise name, a man. Very positive energy. We're still at the Armenian quarter. let me see if you will see something that I want you to see. Right there. In 1915, the Ottomans killed more than 1.5 million of the Armenians. Now, usually there are maps here, but today the maps are not here. But instead of it, you can find two. This is kind of a billboard for the ultra-Orthodox Jews. They cannot use the media. Then the way to connect is to glue some posters, pashkavils it calls, into the walls, and they're talking about King David Tower Museum, which is a museum that I want you to visit because this is the best museum of the history of Jerusalem. It suits families and children, and it actually say that it's not modest, and there are some different rooms for different religions. And even in the Christian room, there's horrible pictures of pagans. This is the ultra-Orthodox, the one that I really, really don't like. But they're talking about David's Center, the one that he's going. The message is that the place is holy for all religion, and not only to the Jewish one. And you can see some other museums that crazy minority don't want to visit. And here they are talking about the Crusaders, which I must understand. The Crusaders and the Jews were good friends. And then we are in Israel now. We are renovating the Crusader corridor, although it's not a Crusader, and they are against it because the Crusaders killed so many Jews. And in a way I can understand them, but we are dealing with history, and but now you know a little bit more. What I wanted you to see is a map of ancient Armenia, and you will see it maybe next to the entrance of the church, and some pictures of the Crusaders. That main street is called Armenian Orthodox Patriarch Road. It might be a little bit noisy. And here there's a map, there's a poster that actually tells us the Armenian genocide. I remember and demand. And this is their Holocaust Museum, Genocide Museum in Yerevan. Such an amazing museum, very powerful, that actually tells you the story of it. It's unbelievable. Someone glued the map every day and someone else turned it down. The rumor said, I don't know if it's true or not, is that Turkish, which became sadly fundamentalists, are paying someone to do that. True or not, I don't know. But it's important to understand that we need to know that actually happened. Later on, Betty and EJ, I will enter to the church to bless the cross that I bought for you at the Crusader, at that church, at St. James Church. You can see a little bit of the map. This is the seminar of the Armenians, and they are going to chant later on. Beautiful thing, Armenian Theological Seminary. Nice place to visit. Not so important, but I don't know how they choose them. They sing, they chant so beautifully. Then you can see some of the horrible pictures that looks like the Jewish Shoah, and the map of Armenia. And this is still the Armenian Quarter. In the Armenian Quarter, all the Armenians are in Israel are less than 2,000 people. They have their own elementary and high school. They're studying in the Israelis. A little bit noisy, isn't it? Israelis universities. They speak Arabic, Hebrew, English, and of course Armenian. In the daily life they are using their language, which is, I think, important. They have an amazing museum. You can actually look for it in my YouTube channel that I'm sure that you already subscribed. And the entrance to the museum is from there. We will enter just a little bit until they will kick me out, because I cannot enter unless I'm entering the museum, but I can show you a little bit of the yard. You can hear the children playing. You can see the barrier. I cannot cross it, but this is the one of the main squares of them, and the high school or elementary and high school is there. The museum entrance is from here. I do have a video. I do some lots of videos of the Armenians, including visiting the Armenian quarter. As a tour guide, from time to time, they're taking us to visit it. Look at the Hachkar. What a beautiful stone from Armenia. I believe that it's about massacre, but I'm not sure. Oh, it's so hot now. Look at the blue sky. Remember the video started with gray sky. Now it's blue and clear and even hot, and I'm wearing a coat, which is too much for that weather, but you know what? That's the bus. This is how big the bus can be in Jerusalem. Let me cross to the other side. A parking place belongs to the Armenian quarter. It used to be part of the of King Herod palace. Then I didn't know why I'm taking that video. Now I know that I'm taking a video of a little bit of around the Armenian quarter. Before I will end that video, there's a few things to see. Because I'm not working for more than 1 year because of the war, if you want to support the channel, you can actually send that video or the link of my YouTube channel to your friends. That will cost you nothing, and I will be more than happy that you will tell me that you did it. That actually helps me a lot, not financially, but makes me happy that I know that people are watching my videos. Second thing, look for at description. You will have more text about the Armenian quarter, but you will have 2 links of Buy Me Coffee and PayPal. Through them, through those links, you can support my channel. You must understand that I don't know why they are not letting me answer you while you're doing it through PayPal, but I promise you that everyone who's doing it, I'm putting his name at the Western Wall and blessing him at the city. Then please don't stop doing it, and look at the like button. Next to it you will see a shape of a heart. It's called Super Thanks. You can actually do that through there too, but the most important thing is to subscribe and to send that link to everyone that you know. Spread the rumor, please. The wall is of the Armenian as well. We are very close to Zion Gate, and it's not the end of the video, remember? If we will continue straight ahead, we will reach the Jewish Quarter, and then the Kidron Valley, and the mountain that you see at the... And let me try to make it bigger. This is part of Mount of Olives. Then the Armenian Quarter wall is now in front of you. And this is the Zion Gate. Let's go outside. Not easy to go outside the gate. The idea is to make the life of the enemies difficult. And in front of you, you can actually see another part of the Armenian, including a cemetery, and according to the Armenian, and I must say, from 4th century, high priest house, Caiaphas. Then this is the area of it. According to the Armenian, the Franciscans believe that it's right there. And let me show you what we did until now. Remember, there are 4 quarters. This is the Christian quarter, the Muslim quarter, which is the biggest one, the Temple Mount, the Jewish quarter, and we actually visited the Armenian quarter. We went through St. Mark Street, Ararat, remember? St. James to the Patriarch Street. The museum of the Armenian is here. The St. James Cathedral is right there. And we left through Zion Gate, and this is Mount Zion, including the high priest house, according to the Armenian. Guys, it was a pleasure to be with you in that only 17 minutes video. Bye bye. Don't forget to subscribe.